At first, I wasn't even nervous about this, bro, but now I am. Game 5, Cubs versus San Francisco. And we're praying to God that we win this game because it's do or die here in Chicago. Game 5. We lost last game on a stupid game. We should have tied it. We scored. I've never seen a game where we only scored one run. And that was the game that we scored one run. That we only needed one more run to tie. That was sad. And John Lester, he got crushed game 1. 12 ERA. But he's looking to come back with that. As these Cubs fans have a lot of hope as here's first pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Fowler moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Hunter Pence will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Buster Posey will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his... Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So it's second and third with 1 gone now. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Joe Pennant, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And that's in there for strike 1. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Alright, so far every game, either my team or the other team scored first. And whichever team scored first had won those games. So let's pray that we got this.
After the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get the crowd back in.
Jason Hayward is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded by Panic. And a rather easy first out.
Batting second.
Into the box, Addison Russell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded to third. Gillespie's up with it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he is in there.
Let's go. That's how we started up. Yeah, take advantage of those errors. And Dexter Fowler, he loves this stadium, so let's make sure he puts it out or something. He does well in Chicago. Oh, but then right after I say that, good timing and everything, he fouls it off right down the middle. Come on, bro. That's not what I like. That's not what I like either, bro. That's right there. I don't understand this.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Hit pretty well out toward
Let's
right
go!
center field.
Let's go! Let's go! I told you, this is Dexter Fowler's home.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first
Let's
homer here
go.
in the series. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
We in here. We taking the early lead. And then we're going to hold that early lead. We got this. We the ones that want this World Series win.
I'll tell you what, there is no better feeling for a hitter after being backed off the plate than to turn around and do this on the next pitch. That is just the ultimate. You think you can intimidate me? Think again.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is.
Yeah, Cueto, how you like that? Having to run all the way to third base.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
I put Chris Bryant in the number 5 spot because when he was in the number 3 spot, he was not doing good. So we're hoping that he can at least put in work in the late part of the lineup. And if he's not going to hit, just like he's not hitting now, he's going to keep moving down the lineup. I don't care. He's a 96 overall, but he's not playing like a 96 overall.
Taken for a ball.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Jorge Soler will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. Leading off the inning, Angel Pagan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Angel Pagan.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Hayward is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
Batting 7.
Stepping in, Connor Gillespie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler on the run, and he makes the catch for the second out. Kelby Tomlinson into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. Giants are down. Ben Zobrist strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Ben Zobrist.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Cueto gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Panic is there. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting 8th, catcher Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber steps into the box. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a two-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Right side hit hard. Panic's able to get there. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Batting 9th, catcher
John Lester stands in for the first time. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Johnny Cueto set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there. He's got it one away. Eduardo Nunez will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Hunter Pence will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Hayward looks up. Gone!
Are you kidding me? A guy who has been slumping the entire postseason hits a 2-run shot to take the lead. This is the same exact thing that happened in game 1. I'm taking this kid out as soon as I can. I'm not having the same outcome. Because every time I took the lead by 1, they'd take a lead. They would hit a home run to take the lead again.
To make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, I'm not allowing that to happen.
Someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander.
And if it's going to be those guys who are slumping,
behind
definitely
on that
not.
swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got him.
Brandon Belt digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Lester's ready. Here it is on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jason Hayward digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Ready to take his hacks again, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like he got all of it, but the velocity of the pitch probably helped it a little bit, and he just snuck it out of here.
Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Well,
another error. Make it another error. Make him pay for that. Make him pay for that. Another error. Another error. Come on.
He's got no lead at all over there. I mean, he's maybe 5 feet off the bag. I know you want to keep him close, but come on.
Gotta make him pay.
1-1, here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul
ball. Come on, Fowler.
And the slider is low
like
inside
that.
as he just about got him there.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If it's Chris Bryant, I might, okay.
So striding in,
All right.
Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
He broke this lump with that single.
A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game.
Come on, you hear those club fans in the background. They want this just as much as I do.
Chop foul right at
Oh,
home
my
plate
God.
at strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Come on.
He's going to have room out there as he puts this
All
away
right, guys,
to
I'll be
retire
right
the
back.
side.
I'm gonna go
One
eat.
left for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game.
All right.
Joe Panic is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
I'm fat. I had a big dinner. We're bringing my son Justin. Okay. Bringing my son Justin
is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning.
I don't care that it was the 4th inning. We needed somebody that won't allow a home run every time that we take the lead.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Center fielder number 16.
So with 1 away, it's the center fielder, Angel Pagan. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This is skied out toward right. After it is Soler. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Connor Gillespie is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Kelby Tomlinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there. And all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Francisco. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Up and in for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
He really gassed it. He said he crushed it. That barely went
That
anywhere.
explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The key here as a first baseman, you got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Jorge Soler is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that, hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Second baseman number
Ben Zobrist stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Cueto pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over towards foul territory.
The only reason why I did that was because I tapped X and he swung an entire swing and fouled that off. I tapped it, which means you shouldn't have swung, but the game wanted him to. So I had to cheat for that.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Up high, 2-1 now. Tap foul at home plate. The 2-2 pitch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Full count, here it comes. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting.
Kyle Schwarber stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and with 2 on now following the walk, he needed to jump ahead of the next guy, so that's a good way to start out.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Miguel Montero will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners
Kyle
aboard.
Schwarber sucks right now, so I'm taking him out, bro. Montero, we need you.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Set, and the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. And he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because
3
he's in a
straight
peck of trouble.
walks. And we have Javier Baez.
We'll get the call here as
Let's
he'll hit
get
for
it.
the pitcher.
Number 9.
Come on, kid. Come on.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Oh,
Cut fastball, but that doesn't
took
threaten
that.
the zone. It's even at 1.
He should have ate that pitch.
Really good form
Bro,
right
the
there.
pitch
He's
was
just
right
kinda
there.
jabbing at that thing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And tough duty to bunt off the bench like that.
Let's go. We tied it. We tied it. That's all we needed.
But the safety squeeze there gets him.
Let's go. We tied it. That's all we needed.
It wasn't a full-on suicide squeeze. This was a safety.
And then we got my son, Jason Hayward. Come on. You've been slumping so far.
Either way,
and I don't like that. We need you right now.
Jason Hayward stands in as he looks at ball one here. Runners
that
at
big
second
12
and third
pitch at
with
bat
2 gone.
screwed Cueto. It really did.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is
We
retired.
tied it. That's all we needed. We tied it.
Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Miguel Montero will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Joe Smith is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Hit to third. Bryant is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
Eduardo Nunez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. To third. Bryant's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
now batting,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. Addison Russell will dig in to lead things off here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
I'll say tie game, tie series. Hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
Cueto's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
No, I was not having that. If it hit the pitcher in real life, there's barely any chance that somebody could recover from that or get an out off of that. That's the only reason why. I'm trying to make this game realistic.
It looks like he's going to try to
Come on!
Back goes Pence.
Let's go!
Run is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field.
Dexter Fowler.
His second of the game, and it's now 5-3.
His second 2-run shot, man. That's what I was talking about. We're not having it from these kids, from these Giants.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
first base.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony Rizzo.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Chris Bryant will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
3-1 now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to it. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
He's set. Here it comes. Jorge Soler stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-3 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Buster Posey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now to the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a line drive. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to 3rd. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Soler on the move. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Joe Panik will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Angel Pagan will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Hot shot to 3rd. Bryant scoops it up, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner. But Will Smith will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 13.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen. And this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 0-2 home. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Underneath it is Panik, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Miguel Montero. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
The pitcher, number 30.
Joe Smith indeed will bat for himself here with his guys up by 2 here in inning number 6.
Well, I think this is the right move right here, Matt. He's throwing the ball well, and, you know, maybe he can do something at the plate, too.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
The batter,
Jason Hayward will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Over to Nunez for the 4. Connor Gillespie will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Kelby Tomlinson will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Soler has it in his tracks. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Denard Span will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. 1 out and a runner on third. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Hunter Pence will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3.
Let's go.
The inning is over.
We not allowing those runs, bro. A leadoff double. Nah,
Number
you're not allowing
64
that to score.
will be the new pitcher.
And then we got Law.
Addison Russell.
We got Law pitching. Last time Law was pitching, we were hammering that kid. Especially Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit.
It was the reason why we won game, what's it called? Game 3. Justin Law was the one pitching. We in here.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Ready with the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Dexter Fowler will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And this will be fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2, here it is. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good battle, count remains full. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Chris Bryant stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short as he'll hang on here to record the 2nd out.
The batter,
Jorge Soler gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The throw home. And they're
Let's
not
go.
gonna get him as he's in
Let's
there to
go.
score.
I sent Russell home because I knew the left fielder wasn't going to think that I was going to go home. He thought that I was just going to stop at third. That's why he took his time. I saw that. I rounded third and I sprinted and I scored. We up by 3 now. And then Joe Nathan, I don't even think that's a better decision. And Law we kill, and we kill Nathan as well. Come on, kids. Let's get it.
Nathan's ready. First pitch on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in
And
the
I had
count,
perfect
0-1.
timing on that curveball.
0-1
I knew when he would
count
pitch a
and the
curveball and when
pitch.
he would pitch a
And,
slider.
this one's
Let's go.
by him to the backstop.
Go home, go home, go
To the
home.
plate, and the runner
Oh,
stuck
that was
in
a
a
bad
pickle
idea.
between third base and home. And they
I probably should have kept going because you never know.
Buster Posey comes to the plate, and he'll start us
But let's
off
go.
in
Be
the
up on
eighth.
3.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Hit on the ground to short. Russell has it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Joe Pennant will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Montero is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ben Zobrist digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Second.
Rips this one to first. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. Miguel Montero will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Nathan sets. Here it is on 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Ground ball right side. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And that runner
Let's
will
go.
go no further than second.
Let's go.
as there
And then
are
we're
2
going to
aboard
get
now.
this guy out. We're going to bring in Chris Coleman.
Coughlin will get a
Coughlin,
chance
whatever.
to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a
Let's
good
get
spot,
it, bro.
as he has
Let's
runners
get
at
it.
first and second, and
We winning
nobody
this,
out in
bro.
the inning.
I'm not having it.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here.
Even though we
Things
used
are in
everybody
danger
we
of getting
had,
away from it, so
I
you've
don't
gotta
care.
suck it up.
We're
And the
winning.
slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2
And then we
guys
have to
on
verse the
already.
Nationals
He's starting
independent.
to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
Jason Hayward on deck. Let's get it,
Louder and
bro.
louder, too.
And he lays
Let's
off ball 4. So
go,
he comes right
yo.
off the bench and works
Jason
the ball.
Hayward, we need
Usually
you.
Easier said than done.
We need you,
Santiago
dude.
Casilla will be summoned
0
into
for
the
4,
toughest
bro. You've been in
situation
a
a
big
reliever can
slump. You
face.
started this game with
Bases are loaded
333, and now you have
with nobody
267. Come on, bro. Bases loaded, nobody out. We need to at least score 1 run.
From
Hit
the
it into
stretch,
outfield.
here's the pitch. And
Let's
look
go.
out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Yeah,
And
let's
they'll
get
extend
it,
the
yo.
lead even further as the
Let's
runs
get
in
it,
to
yo.
score from third.
We up by
It's a
4.
7-3
This is
ball
where we
game.
break away and win this.
Grounded to third. This could be 2.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Backhanded.
I don't care. I don't
Second
care.
for 1.
I don't care. We got it.
First,
We
and
gotta
it's a
run.
double play,
We gotta
although
run.
The run does come in to score from third.
And then we got Dexter Fowler. Come on.
Come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
2 for
He's
4.
got 4
2
already,
home runs.
and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball backs him out of the
2
way.
pitch, 3 pitch.
1-0
Oh no,
the count.
he might go.
Nothing wrong
Accident.
with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
The runner's breaking for home. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
I sent him back because like I by accidentally hit L2 and I felt my controller vibrate.
Hit hard towards second.
Let's go!
In there, base hit, and
Let's go! Go! Go to third! Go to third!
And he'll
Go,
get
go,
in
go!
there safely.
Go!
And it's in
Oh!
and he's out of the plate, so one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score.
That was close.
Another good inning for the Cubs here, and
But that was close. Oh my God.
Aroldis Chapman will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try
Oh
to
my
close
God.
it.
That was hype. I was hyped right there, bro. I thought he was gonna get the inside of the park.
First crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
Come on, Aroldis Chapman.
That everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Come on, we in here, dude. Let's go.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it
Let's
one
go.
ball and one strike.
Here's
Come
a
on.
guy that understands. It's all
Alright,
about
alright,
getting
come on.
base
Get
at
it,
this
get it, get
point.
it.
So,
Alright, 2
good
more.
idea there just to
All we
wait
need
to
is 2
strike
more
one.
outs.
But he's going to haul this one in on
Come
the
on.
run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
2 outs.
Connor Gillespie is at the plate here as he quickly
Keep it with
finds
that 100
himself
mile per
down
hour,
to
nobody's
strike.
touching
It's
it.
0-1.
Nobody touching it.
Swing and a liner.
Yeah.
But this
Keep
will
it
be
with
a
that
foul
100
ball.
mile.
He takes
Let's go.
strike 3 called on the fastball.
One more.
Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Let's go.
Kelby Tomlinson
Get that champagne
tuned
ready,
in,
boys.
and their season
Get that
hangs in the
champagne ready,
balance
boys.
here as they're down to their final out.
Let's go.
Drilled to the left side.
Come on.
Played on the
Let's
backhand.
go.
And the Cubs are one step closer. They're going to the National League Championship Series.
Well, that's a pretty good celebration going on down there on the field, but they know that they have a lot of work left to do, and they'll start thinking about it all over again here in a couple of days when they play in the NLCS.
And the Cubs were led tonight by the offensive exploits of this man, Dexter Fowler. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
That was a hell of a game, dude. We were down by 1, and that's what got me nervous. Because last game we were down by 1, we lost. It was by this one. We were down by 1, but then the next, but that one didn't scare me. That one didn't scare me. The other one on the 2-run shot scared me.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes.
Smith, that was a good pitching, good outing right there on the mound. Dexter Fowler with the two-run shots. Oh my God, Dexter Fowler, bro. And then you got this one by Hunter Pence that scared the living life out of me, which was their last run scored in the entire game. And then, next thing you know, Dexter Fowler, 2-run shot. We tied it. We tied it off of like a bunt or something, and then we hit that home run. And then Pence struck out with that insurance run at third to make it a 1-run game, and then next thing you know, bottom of 7th, Soler with the base hit. And I caught the left fielder slacking, and I scored 6-3. And then Jason Hayward, bottom of the 8th, the inning that we scored 2 runs on, hit by a pitch, and then Russell grounded a double play, bring in a run, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th, 5-run lead now. Looking to make it a 6-run lead with a guy who's been hot all day today against the right-handers. Jason Hayward, guess what? He triples into left center, right center, but got gunned out going home. He almost had the inside the park home run by an inch, but that tag just got in. He came in like a bullet at the plate, almost got it. But that is it, guys. I was all nervous for nothing because we smoked them. It's by 6 runs in the late innings. And I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. As we're going to show you, we are going to show you the playoff standings, as we're going to be versing Washington in 2 days. And I don't know, because we used a lot of our players for that. You used a lot of our players for that, so I don't know. And now I know Trey Turner is going to be a guy I have to keep an eye on. So it's going to be Cleveland versus Detroit. Cleveland coming back for his revenge against Chicago or whatever team. Revenge as they smoked Boston. Detroit smoked Texas. I don't want to say smoked. They lost 1 game. Washington smoked the Dodgers. And we almost went 3-1. But we lost game 4 and won game 5. Oh my god. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.